Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves
Welcome to the Terradome, the upper echelon investing on these large balls. I got these pussy bitches wailing like the Japanese. Killer whales, humpbacks, and these narwhals. I'm just trying to strangle these fuckers. I'm just trying to strangle these fuckers. I'm just trying to strangle these. This the beat flop. You make the beat flop, breathing more cushion than the seat got. So we got the beat dropping harder than your son's balls at 12. Not to mention that we harder than Viagra with the big cock. I'll fuck you in the mouth again. I'll let you know that I'm a schizo, I be hearing shit. So don't be fucking me, cause bet your ass I'm hearing it. When I get done with you, I make sure that you're celibate. Ew. Fuck you, dog, I can smack at your teeth. And I'll fuck you with a radiator pipe. What, is that too rude? I'm a fucking nuisance with different types of abuses. I'm running up in the premises, helping you tie your nooses. Cause all of you fucks are clueless and do not know how to do this. I act retarded on stage and then put my fingers in pussies like, yeah. I fuck around for money like a cam whore. Jerk it to my titties, pop it off on some gay shit. I fight your dad in the parking lots and or beat their fucking teeth in cause they raise shit. You sound like
I never spank my kids and I raised a piece of shit. And I drop my kids off at soccer practice every Tuesday.
This was for the folks that be dead inside. Mini golf champion, you got no drive, player. Fuck boys, treat my dick like a trampoline. I only work with paper like a fax machine. I'm on the car's hood, screaming like a mammal, ripping through the flannel, burn on ass on my chest with the camels. I'm here to be an act, not a role model. Don't be fucking crying when I'm smashing your kid with a bottle. I'm just chilling making rice balls every day. I'm a simple man, I don't need a microwave. 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 Because I'm already heated.
That's not funny.
Excellent. We're live.
Nice. All right, I'll stop sharing my screen now.
We did that for
You cut out.
See, that does look like Emo's kitchen, right?
No, that was Mike Taylor doing his toilet coffee dance.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we were just watching the Abrams Reject Crew a little while ago go live, and one of the guys that shows up on those streams all the time legitimately has a coffee maker in his bathroom next to the toilet.
Well, no, it's a toilet room, but the bathroom is outside.
My God.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
What's up, Ed? How you doing, man?
Yeah. And I
Shout
don't
out to my homie Ed over there.
He can do it. He can do whatever he do.
Ed. Yeah. No. Okay, so of course everybody's going right to hello, Robert from Portland. Did Dirty Santa lie? So I did get a response. There is a Larry with an L Atwell that was part of the Marion County Sheriff's Department while it still existed. It no longer exists. There was a Charles Atwell at the Indianapolis police station when it still existed, and there was a Robert Atwell, but they don't have a record of a Barry Atwell. Furthermore, I discovered that while Barry Atwell was on her stream, he was trying to tell us that he had a precinct that he worked at, a neighborhood whatever you want to call it, but they actually didn't have those until 1989, and he claims that he was on the force in 1986. So again, we have yet to uncover any actual plausible evidence that he was a police officer anywhere, and everywhere that he tries to send us is a dead end. Dead end.
Of course.
Yeah. So
all these frauders
it doesn't good. I will correct if he can present some evidence, but every time we ask him for some, he's like, I don't have any, so that's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. Yep, and Chalkboy says he's not able to give a badge number. Right, yeah. No, he claims that he was part, that he had a neighborhood precinct, and when I inquired with, now it's the Metropolitan Police. No, they didn't even have neighborhood precincts until 1989 into the mid 90s. So that's a lie. Like,
And wouldn't his badge be like reused or something?
so yeah, on that note, I don't know. I mean, the fact of the matter is, when I contacted Indianapolis, they don't have a record of him existing. They have other people with the last name Atwell, but not him.
But it not be under Barry, under a different first
Hello,
name?
his name is Barry Lee Atwell. So
Barry.
Wilma, love you. Hi.
I just thought maybe
Murpha,
Barry.
what's up? Karen.
Murpha. One thing I'll tell you, right?
Which is.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No.
I was gonna say it's expected. You know, the lying. It's expecting from. It's expected. Sorry, I can't talk today. It's expected from a fucking Josh Dick Rider. You know, that's all they ever fucking do. Every single person that Dick rides Josh is always a fucking liar. Jeez, it's unbelievable, man. They all do the same shit. It's just, I don't know how anybody could follow these fucking guys, man. Jesus. Sorry, that's all I have to say.
Well, he does look like Santa.
Right?
And he was drinking a Coke today on
Does it
stream.
make sense? I mean, if you hate the police, why are you going to pretend to be a cop? That's just so bizarre. Like,
yeah, that's why I'm wondering
Barry,
why he bothers
are you telling that lie?
For real, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
At this point, if there was a jury, we've presented all the evidence that support our case, and he has brought none. So, where is it, Barry?
Yeah, show us some evidence, Barry. Really, because I mean, again, like I told him, like it's hard to prove a negative, so it's very hard to definitively say like he was not a cop, right? Because that's proving a negative. So then, what we try to do is work to prove his original statement, which we can't do. Like we just have not been able to do it. Yeah. So bad news, Barry. You still look like a liar. Anyway, so I did get a chance to finally look at this video, this 19-minute video of this kid, and I figured we could all watch it together, and kind of talk about it, process it, see what we think. I'm gonna do one thing and ask everybody not to talk over videos, though. So, like, what we can utilize the private chat, and if you have a comment. Oh no! Hold on.
You should tell your dogs the same thing too.
Yeah, whose fault was that? Them dogs are getting rowdy.
Because someone's at my door.
Oh. Okay.
Must be Josh. Must be banging on the door with his fucking tits.
We should all talk amongst ourselves then.
Josh is avoiding Boston.
You're avoiding Boston?
No, Josh is.
Oh, Josh? Yeah, he's probably gonna get locked up when he goes there. Isn't he not in Boston right now? Isn't he still in Ohio?
Indiana.
Indiana.
Yeah. In Indiana.
That's my decision to stay.
Yeah, he knows his days are numbered.
Sorry about that.
Hey, Barry, how you doing?
Not much, Fairy Goddess. We're doing good.
Yeah, we chilling, we chilling.
Living life. Santa's at the door. Santa don't knock. No. Santa's a criminal. Santa comes into the chimney.
It's that situation I was telling you about before we went live, right? So obviously my other half is handling it, but my dogs are like, oh my gosh, someone's here. Did someone say Barry's here to silence me? That would be it would take him a long time in his motorized scooter to get to Massachusetts. No disrespect there. But anyway, like I was saying, I will play this video and we're just going to utilize the private chat to like kind of raise our hands and then we'll talk about it so that we're not talking over the video because we want to like watch it, So,
okay, big boy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Affirmative. All right. So, I'm going to go to the Chrome tab. We're going to go to this one. We're going to make it big. And this is news now. Oh. This is the worst music ever. This is News Now Huger's version, so obviously it's pretty slanted as far as the commentary and title. They're saying terrorized and harassed by a tyrant. So we'll decide whether or not that's actually the case.
That's Sergeant Burns.
Yeah.
He was rude on the phone.
He was?
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Because the vehicle was running for 30 minutes plus. And then I told him about it. And he got rude and he got attitude. They're all waiting for you. They're all waiting for you.
No, they're not waiting for me.
Why are they just looking at me?
They're probably looking at me because I look better than you. Right? Don't you think so? You don't think so? Man, please, man. You're right. You get any girls?
I don't know.
You don't even know, see?
You have a badge number or ID number?
5021, Officer Sutton.
What about
the skinny one?
What about Sergeant Burns?
Well, I don't know his ID.
What about his badge number?
I don't believe so.
I don't know.
I can double check.
So our IDs, that's what we go off of.
So right there, can we just point out that this kid is already following a script, right?
Oh yeah, badge
Like-
number, name and badge number.
Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. David, yes, we can see your comments, by the way. You're there. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, you know, and I don't think that this cop is being, I mean, he's being pretty nice to the kid, you know, he's trying to joke around with him. Obviously keep him at ease. But I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, the kid is literally like following a script.
These shitty ass people freaking being bad influences to freaking children, dude.
Can I ask him?
Unbelievable, man.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
He's just looking at me.
You just looking at us.
I'm just saying, I'm not doing anything. I was asking. Your ID number? Your ID number. I can't hear you. Can you open the door? I can't hear you.
Hey, bud, what's your name?
I don't want to give it.
Okay, well, then you need to leave the property. Okay, listen, I'm the sergeant of this facility. So my name's Sergeant Gill, ID 3848, and you're causing a disturbance. We tried to be nice about it. Listen to what I'm telling you. Okay, we tried to be nice about it. You're not asking, you're not answering our questions, so we don't have to answer yours. Listen to what I'm telling you. You are being audio and visually recorded at this time. If you step foot on this property, that means anywhere beyond the sidewalks, you're going to be arrested, and then we'll find out who you are, and we'll go talk to your mom and dad. Are we clear about that?
Yeah, but
Okay.
I feel threatened.
Leave the property. Leave the property.
I haven't done anything.
Leave the property.
I am. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you to leave the property.
I'm going. You're threatening me.
No, I'm not.
I
I'm
feel
telling you
threatened.
to leave the property.
I just feel threatened because you're just backing up to me.
Okay. I'm making sure you leave the property. Take your bike and don't come back.
I feel threatened.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
You'll feel less threatened when you're across from the public property.
I mean, you have a.
The entire Baltimore County lot, this whole lot on the corner. The county lot down there, you can't come anywhere. You got to go to the sidewalk. Trespass.
Why is he being mean?
Okay, I'm sorry. I just have to stop right there, though. Because this is going, I feel threatened, I feel threatened, I feel threatened. Now, this is verbatim what Glenn Serio or Josh Abrams or Casey Camera Boy, Abad Gonzalez, or all these other guys auditing America. This is verbatim what they do, right? They start a problem, they demand name and badge number, then they go, I didn't do anything wrong, I'm not doing anything, I feel threatened, I'm scared. But this kid is 14? It's actually age appropriate for him. Like, this is how teenagers act. They're assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What property is he on?
It looks like he's at a precinct, you know.
Really?
And they're and it makes sense why they're telling him to leave. Okay, so I know this for a fact. The police cannot talk to a minor child without their without their parents present or without parent permission, right? So they can't talk to the kid about anything. There's absolutely nothing that they can do. So they tell the kid to leave. He's a minor. He has no reason to be there. There's no business. He won't provide his name. So he's got to go. He's got to go.
That's a good point.
Yeah, it's not,
Yeah,
I mean,
they can't talk to him.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right. And they're being nice to him. Like, why are they being mean? Kid, they're not being mean. They could have been a lot meaner. These kids are lucky today. The cops are as nice because when I was a kid, if I got in trouble, if my dad found out I was over at the police station filming the cops and bothering them, he would say, put her ass in a cell. I'll go to get there when I can get there, and you scare her straight. And they would have done it because when I was maybe 15 or 16, I was with some friends. We were driving around. We go into an industrial park, and we have the bright idea that we're going to steal pallets, right? So that we can have a bonfire. And it was patrolled enough by the cops. I know, it was not smart. But, you know, it's patrolled enough by the cops. The cops see us pulling into the parking lot, and they pull us over, and they're like, what are you guys doing? We're like, nothing, right? So they're like, all right, you got to leave. So they call our parents, and everybody else got to go home except my dad said, put her in a cell. I'll get there when I get there and scare the shit out of her so she never does this again. And they did that no problem. Today, they won't cuff your kids. They won't scare your kids. You know, like with our police station, they say we want kids to feel like they can come to us when they are in danger. They don't want to feel like we are the danger, right? So they're lucky.
Yeah. They really are, man, because the cops they could totally be a lot more freaking, you know, meaner to these kids. Like, what was it? You know, that kid obviously had nothing better to do because, you know, it's summertime. There's no school. You know, why can't he just go home and just fucking play GTA or some shit? You know, like go play Roblox or some
go
shit.
Play some basketball, go to the pool, something. But and again, here we have this freaking guy. Why'd they make him leave from a public place? Well, News New England, if you were listening, we already explained that because the police can't talk to a kid without his parents there. There you go. But I mean, they are literally verbatim right now. He is speaking off a script that a bunch of like 30 to 40-year-old adults wrote, right? That is not age appropriate if you're 30 or 40, but it's acting like a teenager. Like, this is a teenager essentially acting like a teenager, emulating adults. Like, that's crazy to me. It's fucking pathetic.
It really is. Jesus Christ, man.
I was getting a doctor. Why is he being mean to me? I was doing a story for my YouTube channel in my school.
And Fizzy, you want to debunk that one real quick?
That one's easy.
Do it.
Well, two things. One, we're in a lockdown still, sort of. And the other is it's July. There is no school, right?
Right. Like, there hasn't been school since like April. This fucking lying ass kid.
That's straight out of somebody else's script.
Yeah.
Patty's, right? Yeah.
I wonder who he follows, man.
Probably all of them.
It's pretty clear.
Do you have a complaint form? Do you have a complaint form that I can fill out? Can I have his badge number?
Yeah, pause.
Can I have your badge number? Can I have your badge number?
Okay. I've seen this kid's other stuff that he's done before. and I don't know. Either we're missing a whole lot of what happened here, or I don't know. It's coming out of nowhere because he's talked to cops before and not had an issue. So I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, he was obviously being a little shit. Like that is from the way that they were talking, the amount of officers that came out, like it is fair to surmise that he was being a little shit, and he would not leave, nor would he give up his name. So okay, you're a minor, go home. And like literally, you have a complaint form, bitch. You're not 18, okay? Go home, dear God. And the fake crying, jeez Louise.
Well,
And this is Ray out
pretty quick. Go ahead, Doc.
And this is Ray out. This is Ray out of the Auditor handbook of once they walk away, that's when you start talking big again.
I mean, he's not even really like sitting there just, I'm just doing a YouTube story for my school. Child, there is no school. Child, if you cry over them saying, hey, I'm sorry if you feel threatened, but you need to leave, like your parents do not discipline you enough or something. And we can't even blame the parents here because the parents found out about this and made this kid deactivate his channel right quick. I would be humiliated. Absolutely humiliated because I am 99% sure that this kid has something better to do with his time than this. No, we really not even to blame the parents here, but it's just nonsense. He's trying to make the video go viral. Crying will make it go viral because a bunch of idiots like News Now rapist and that's Earl has a video about this, and he's crying about this poor kid, these tyrants. Now shut the fuck up. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I mean, he's got a bike. Why didn't he go jump some hills or something?
Yeah, like a normal kid. Instead of trying to take, follow the path of a fucking felon.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even want to rash the kid too bad though, because again, and I cannot overstate this in my opinion. This is age appropriate behavior for a 14, 15, 13-year-old, maybe even a 16-year-old. Like this is how teenagers act. They don't no. They feel a sense of entitlement. I should be here doing what I want to do when I want to do it. That's just how teenagers are. The really disturbing part is this is a teenager who is exhibiting teenage behavior that is actually emulation of a bunch of adults. So congratulations, Abrams, Earl, Patty, all the rest of you assholes. You act like teenagers. At least when you see a teenager do it, you're like, yeah, it's a teenager, right?
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm good.
Okay, we'll continue.
It's your policy. Can I have your badge number? Can I have your badge number? Or your ID number? Can I have your ID number? Wow. 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 I'm gonna leave all their contact info down below. I don't think I have his name or ID number. I'm not really sure if I have or not. Can I have your ID number?
Notice he's not crying right now.
Wow, guys. I felt seriously threatened. And scared. If you guys can share this video, I'm gonna put their number down below. Any names I got, or anything like that. And their ID number if I got it or not. I felt threatened. And I'm not even just saying that. I felt seriously threatened that he was gonna shoot me. I was recording for a project for my school and for my youth works job. And this is what they do. I felt like he was going to seriously hurt me. I felt like he was going to hurt me super bad. And he's right here.
All right, two things. First of all, can we reality check at what point does it look like that child's going to be harmed?
Never.
Right.
When he crossed the street without looking both ways, I don't know.
Number two, Toothless News New England is in our chat begging for a link. There are 270 people here, more than he has ever had watching his stream. If you would like and you are interested in hearing what News New England has to say, press 1. If you are not interested and would like us to commence without his input, press 2.
Oh, don't block him, mods. Yeah.
I'm not going to block him, but
No,
I was gonna
are
say,
we
let's
giving him the
not-
link?
I was gonna say let's not stoop to his level or
Oh, yeah,
to Josh's
obviously-
shitty level.
Obviously, if it says LOL, I haven't blocked, we can see it. He hasn't been blocked. He's just
Yeah, so
literally close to legally
So,
retarded.
a lot of
Wait.
Go ahead.
twos there.
One if you want, if you don't.
I mean, I kind of want to hear what he has to say, but that's me.
Look at his own
Uh.
panels. They're useless. You know what I mean? He never has a good topic. He doesn't stay on topic. He's already bringing up, oh, do you want, you fucking idiot. Chicken Kate blocked me. Nobody blocked you. We can see you, you dumb shit. Like, this is why I don't want you on my stream, because you have half of a fucking human brain.
God damn, Kate. Shit.
Sorry, I can't stand this old dumb shit. He's already, you want to talk about kids on panels? Yes, Brian, I allowed my 11-year-old son on panel with supervision. He's not a 9-year-old girl who was made to cry in her bedroom because you get porn bombed constantly. You and I are not the same. We'll never be the same. I'm sorry, but my kid's bright. Like,
Yeah. T-Dog's got a point.
Well,
What?
if I could be honest, though, at least there's one thing: we don't have alleged rapists or anything like that in our fucking panel. So
no, he has
Right.
actual legitimate sex offenders and felons. Like, it's not the same, and it has nothing to do with this video at hand. It's just literally Brian coming in here trying to derail things again.
And with his fascination with predators, I'm pretty sure he might be one. Just saying.
maybe, who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Gotta have evidence to back that up, though, man. It's the only
Yep.
thing.
Yeah, no. Anyway, can we continue with the topic at hand, or what?
Let's keep
Essentially,
going.
what we're saying is with 290 people here, 301 people here, Brian, nobody cares what you have to say. So congratulations. You should be used to that in every part of your own life.
Just say it in
We're going to
chat,
continue
bro.
with this video.
I felt threatened. I don't feel safe going home because I feel. Can I have your badge number?
Can I have your badge number? Can I have your ID number? Your ID number? 712.
So now he's literally just going around to random cruisers in like a neighborhood area demanding badge numbers. Like, this is just come on. Come on, kid.
42362.
I don't even feel safe going home now. I don't even feel safe coming home now. I don't feel safe at all. This is what they do. This is all cops do. They threaten you, and then they shoot you. I don't even feel safe going home. Can someone please contact them and file complaints against them? Please. I was recorded for documentation. And then he came out all of a sudden and asked for his ID number. And then he kept walking towards me. And then he just kept threatening me. And I said I was leaving. And he got all rude and attitude and threatened. I felt so threatened. My chase, my heart was pumping really bad. And he keeps on following me and I'm scared. And I don't wanna stop recording and call the police because I feel like he's gonna hurt me. I don't feel safe at all. I don't feel safe at all.
I want to point out something really quick.
I need your ID number. He keeps on running past me.
I think the
Can someone
police.
explain to me why?
Go ahead.
No, I'm just trying to figure out why he feels unsafe.
Well, I was just going to point out, I think the police station is down that road. That's why there's cop cars going by.
It could be that they're just making sure that he leaves the property and gets to somewhere else safely. You know what I mean? Because he's a kid. It wouldn't be that uncommon, I suppose, especially if it's not a particularly busy day. Just keep an eye on it, make sure the kid's not, going out causing any trouble or hurting himself as he's leaving because he's already been a problem. But I mean, I can't figure out why this kid thinks that he's so unsafe. Like, he's crying. He's saying he's afraid to go home. Why?
I think if his mom found out what's going on, she's probably gonna whoop his ass. I mean, let's
probably
be
not.
honest.
That's why he's acting like this.
I mean, listen, like let's be fair. Like, Hispanic moms are crazy, Black moms are crazy. Like, if you piss them off the wrong way, woo, you're in for hell. I'm telling you, bro.
He got his social media taken away from him.
That's good.
We got some shout outs, Kate. We got some super chats.
Oh yeah, sorry, we're following behind. So
big.
thank you to Taze and thank you to Brian. Brian, thank you guys so much. Sorry. I mean, it just he's sitting there, crying. So someone from the area said the police station is just past there. So yeah, I mean that's why there would be police cars. You're right, Fizzy, going by. But I mean. And I don't think it's necessarily, like I said, I started to say lack of discipline and then stopped myself because that's not fair. He is a kid and kids do dumb things, right? Like, it's unfortunate that in today's day and age, they're able to capture the dumb things that they do as kids like this and then broadcast it all over the world because, optimistically speaking, someday this kid will look back and really regret this. Like, it's not a good look. He's playing it up for the camera. I feel so, it's broad daylight. Those police were very nice to him. They clearly didn't want to follow. I mean, they wanted to separate from him. They didn't want to keep him there for any reason. It's not like they were trying to, grab him up and kidnap him or rough him up or anything. They wanted to separate from him. They wanted him gone. And he's just walking down the street now, demanding name and badge numbers as he's talking about how scared and unsafe he is. It just, I do not blame this kid directly. I blame the adults that he's emulating because this is not that odd for a teenager, in my opinion. They're defiant, stupid creatures. With all due respect, I love mine. I do. I love my teenager, but they don't make good decisions.
We know what state this is in. Somebody in the chat's asking what state it's in.
This is in Baltimore, isn't it?
Can I ask you a question, Kate? I might have missed it earlier, but how old is this kid again?
14. 14. I'm sorry, 14.
14. Oh, okay, yeah. Go figure. He's still a little kid. Yeah, he's still a little kid. Like,
And he's harassing me.
He doesn't know any better. He obviously doesn't know what he's doing, what he's getting himself into. Like,
I'm sure there's part of him that knows that it's like not okay. Because I mean, at 14, yeah, right from wrong. But
yeah,
the how not okay it is now, they don't understand. And teenagers act like this. They like to talk big and tough. Like, literally, he's talking to the cops like he would his parents in a fight. You can't tell me what to do. I have a complaint. You're so mean. Like, literally, why are they being so mean? Like, I've probably had that screamed at me 100 times by now. Why are you being so mean? Right? Like, it's not mean. When you're a teenager, it translates to adults as setting limits. That's all they did. They set a limit. You're not going to answer our questions. You're not going to give us your name. You have no business here. Leave. Like, that's it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I feel seriously annoyed and threatened.
Annoyed.
I feel like calling the cops because I didn't do anything. I'm gonna ask somebody if they could call the police.
I'm afraid
Wait.
of police, and I'm come on.
Help me. The police are following me. Call the police. Wait, what? Oh, and the people that are asking in chat about Anselmo, he's now doing rap just for that.
Yeah, he's making a rap video.
Yes.
Mason
Mine.
says attack. Why go after a kid? He apparently never even had a chance in this world because of him. We're not going to attack the parents or the kid, Mason. It's like the kid's being a kid. The parents, I mean, you can't blame him. He's acting like a teenager, number one. Number two, from what we know, the father was not happy about the son. He deactivated his kid's social media with the quickness and took this video down. These are mirrored copies we have now. So, like, it's definitely not the dad's fault. And it's not the kid's fault because he's just being a kid. But it is, in a roundabout way, Josh Abrams' fault, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yes.
the people that are influencing him are the ones that we're attacking right now.
Right.
Because
this is like.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I was going to say, should highlight Brian Malone's comment because that was pretty good. Call the police so I can ask for their badge numbers. Sorry.
I guess we'll keep playing this.
If that kid really wants to follow Abrams, he just has to grow a pair of tits. Hello? Poor taste? Alright, never mind.
I thought it was funny.
What's up? What'd you say, bro?
I thought it was funny.
Jack!
No.
Oh, shit.
I want to tell you, you're gonna hurt me. And I want him to stop his creature following. Because I feel like he's trying to follow me home. And I haven't done anything wrong. I left the property and everything, and now he's just harassing me. I don't feel safe at all. I feel like he's just gonna record me. I mean, follow me. Just keep following me till I go home, and I don't feel safe going home. I'm gonna ask this person if they could call the police.
That comment, though.
I don't know what I did wrong. I was recording for a school project. And he keeps on circling the block, and he keeps on trying to get from my information, and keeps on following me. And he keeps on following me.
Sorry, I just want to interject here, right? Because he's complaining that they want his information, okay? Like, and I'm not saying this is necessarily the mind frame that these officers were in, but I don't know. But if an unaccompanied minor shows up, in the middle of the day and he won't give you his information or anything, maybe you want to make sure that he's not like a runaway or something of that nature. You know what I mean? Like, right. If you're telling him to go home, maybe you want to make sure that he has a home to go to. I mean, the rules are different for adults and children with these things. For all intents and purposes, children kind of are second-class citizens in the sense that they don't have the same rights that adults do. You know what I mean? And so, as an adult, you could say, nope, I'm not giving you my information and just walk away from it. And that's fine. There's not a lot of cause for concern. If a child does that, there is some cause for concern there because kids need to be with an adult. They need to have somebody over the age of 18 that is responsible for them. They need a home. They need care. They literally, like I said before, cannot even speak to the police without, a parent or guardian's consent and or presence. So, a kid it becomes a little bit different when a kid says, no, I'm not going to tell you who I am, and walks away like that.
And mind you, Kate, nowadays, with the this day and age with the Black Lives Matter movement and all that stuff like that. It, I don't know, like I would assume that a lot of these kids are probably a lot more afraid of the police now because of all the stuff that's been going on.
On the media, possibly, but I mean, this kid isn't. His words might say he's afraid, but his actions really don't, right? Because he continues to engage. And I mean, talk about this day and age. Talk about like, the truth of the matter is, and I'm not being Will Turbot level alarmist here. Like sex trafficking happens. Gangs exist. If you have a minor who doesn't want to give you their information, who's to say that they're safe? You just don't know.
Yeah, you never know. You're right.
I don't know. This whole video just films like the Blair Witch Project to me.
Get a stabilizer, bro.
Yeah, no, there is almost like definitely like a staged feeling to it. But I think that's more this kid's novice attempt to make a video that he feels is going to go viral.
Should have thrown himself on the ground or something.
I need your ID number. I need your ID number. I need your ID number.
Why are you crying?
Because I feel threatened. Don't come near me. No. Don't come near me. Don't come near me. Stop. Stop. Don't come near me. Help. Help. Help me. Help. Help. He keeps coming. He keeps following me. No, please. I was recording for my school project and he threatened me. He kept walking towards me and yelling at me. Call the police. You keep following me.
You can kind of hear the cops say too, like start to say like you were at the substation acting. I mean, if this kid doesn't want the police to follow him, this behavior is not going to help his cause.
Nope, not at all.
Or asking them to call the police.
Yeah, right.
Right, he's like, I am the police. But I mean, obviously, like, you've got a kid that shows up at your substation, was acting a fool, refuses to leave. Then you finally get him to leave. He's crying, he's screaming, he's talking to himself. Yes, that's going to make the police follow you. That's just because he's a kid. I mean, even if he was an adult and you're screaming, crying, and talking to yourself and causing the disturbance, like the police are probably going to follow you, right? Because there is such a thing as involuntary commitments if somebody is in psychiatric distress, but you have less rights as a child. I'm just saying, if he wants to be left alone by the police, like this is a really good way for that not to happen.
So when did this happen? Like yesterday? Oh, sorry.
I think they just want to take him home at this point.
Friend, stay back. I don't want to hurt me. You can't follow me. Yes, you've been circling the block for 3 minutes. Bobby.
You are not harassed or touched by the police.
You are following me.
Why don't you go home?
Because you're following me. I don't feel safe.
Okay, well, why don't you go?
I don't want to go. You're gonna follow me.
Why are you standing?
By state law, you can't. If I'm being seriously annoyed, you can't follow me or harass me.
What?
If I'm annoyed, you can't harass me. Is that what he said?
That's state law now? Sweet.
That is the most 14-year-old thing I've ever heard of my life. If you annoy me, you can follow me. That's the law. That's something that you yell.
Did he get that from Glenn?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That little fucking kid needs to go back to his house and go play fucking Fortnite or some shit.
He needs to fix his seat. His seat's crooked too. Sorry.
I'm serious. I think that is the most freaking 14-year-old thing I've ever heard. If you annoy me with state law, you can't follow me.
That dude that's mowing his lawn is nice though. I mean, look at that.
Okay.
He's probably thinking of himself. I remember when my kids were little assholes like this too. Like, oh, the good old days.
Probably thinking I'm too old for this crap.
Because I don't want to be turned around and then you shoot me. Please leave me alone. You're following me. You are following. You circled the block 5 times. Because you're following me. You are following me. Please leave me.
Were you up at the substation?
I was recording it for a school project, and the officer glass said I couldn't. He even gave me an interview, and it was super nice. And then you kept walking towards me and pointing your finger at me and threatening me.
Okay. What's your name?
I don't want to give it.
Okay. Well, then you need to just go.
You're gonna follow me home, and I don't feel safe.
No?
Yes, you are.
I'm standing right here.
You're a liar.
Okay.
You're gonna kill me.
The only person that's being aggressive here is you.
Help. Help. Please leave me alone. Can you call the police?
You're talking.
Whoa.
I don't feel safe with you. You're gonna kill me and shoot me. Leave me alone. Stop following me. Leave me alone. I don't want you. He's gonna follow me home.
Call your mom and have her come here.
No, because you're gonna follow me.
You hear what the man said?
No.
Listen to what the man said.
She's not. I live with my dad. He's gonna try to threaten me. Stop following me. Can you help me? Can you call the police? He keeps following me. What? He keeps following me. Can you help me? Please, he's threatening me. I don't feel safe at all. I'm scared to stop recording. The sergeant.
He gave you his name,
He didn't, or his ID number.
It was Sergeant Gill you were talking to.
Do you have a complaint form?
No, honey.
You have his ID number?
I do not.
Can you stop following me? I just want to go home. You're following me. You're going to shoot me.
No, she's gonna give you a complaint form.
That was the best.
You're gonna shoot me.
I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
See,
I don't want to go home. I'm gonna be filing a lawsuit. In a complaint form. Please call the police station and file a complaint. I don't want to die. I don't. He keeps on following me. I'm gonna put my shirt. I'm gonna wet my shirt. I'm gonna wet my eyes with my shirt. 14.
Wow.
So that's that. I mean,
that was impressive.
yeah.
In the arms of an angel.
Yeah, that was
Cry
quite
me
the
a fucking
performance.
river. Jesus Christ, this kid, bro. Let me play the world's smallest violin for that little kid, man.
Well, let me play devil's advocate. Let's say the kid really is that terrified. Whose fault is that?
Gabrams.
Murphy. So please call the police. Again, it would be all the people that are stuffing into this kid's head the police are a serious threat, because at no point, and I mean that kid literally filmed the whole freaking ordeal, at no point was he actually threatened. Like, there was no threatening body language. There was not. It's not like the police officer was really, closing in the space between the two of them, other than when he wanted him off the property. He stayed calm. There's nothing threatening about that at all.
Yeah, he was very calm. Like he was as nice as you can actually get. With being a cop and being assertive as he was, because he was just being assertive. He was just putting his foot down, and obviously that's how cops have to be. But, geez, dude, like, he was just putting his foot down and telling him, like, no, you can't be here recording. You got to go. Simple.
Extra Good had a question. It said it could also be a paranoid delusion and he needs help. Well, okay.
He's a kid though.
Yeah.
That would also be, something that the police would intervene with.
Yeah.
They're saying that, somebody said the cops should have taken them in because he acted so upset. Yeah, but then what would have happened? Because look at the way all these idiots are responding to this now. You've got a kid who is, for all intents and purposes, acting like a kid, who's actually emulating adults, who then see the video of him pretty much play acting what they do every day as adults, and they prop him up as some sort of martyr for literally nothing. Nothing happened.
This wasn't our video extra good. This was News Now, Who's Your News, whatever. So exploiting has been done not by us.
Yeah, no, that's over. That's over. And he's been made a prop, and I would like to dismantle that a little bit and say, this kid is being used as a prop. He is emulating the behavior of people like you, John. Now that Extra Good is in the comments here, you, John Gray, things that you do. Which, by the way, you're an adult and he's a child. At least he's acting his age. You guys are not. And then when he downloads the evidence of him acting like a child, well, he's actually pretending to be an adult. You guys are turning it into some sort of they call the cops a tyrant. He's a martyr. This poor kid. No, kid got a good lesson, and you can't always get what the fuck you want. And he was lying. There was no school project. It's July. Yeah. So that's that. Anyone else have any thoughts on this whole ordeal?
Oh God, really? He's saying that we're using it for clicks and views. Really?
That's because John Gray's an idiot. that's where that goes.
Just trying to get attention.
Yeah.
Dude.
No. Yeah. Like Teresa says, it's okay for John, but not okay for anyone else. No, I mean, it's already out there. You know what? The last time I took $7,300 from an unsuspecting person is, let me check my watch. Never. So we are not the same, John. Yeah, someone says he should have, gone with a journalist instead of a school project. But yeah, riddle me this: 14-year-old kid has enough sense in his head to know that calling himself a journalist would sound ridiculous. He knows. You adults don't seem to understand that, but even this kid is like, I can't say I'm a journalist. That would sound absurd. I'll go with school project instead. Yeah.
Because at least that kid had some ethics.
Well, I mean, I think he was able to at least surmise what would be a plausible story. He was a little bit off on the timing. But, I mean, calling yourself a journalist with no credentials and a smartphone is ludicrous. You sound ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. And, I mean, I know. I see a lot of people here making judgments. Again, the father, shut it down immediately. The kid's a teenager. You cannot follow your teenager around and micromanage everything they do. It sucks, but it's just the truth. You can't blame the parents. I'll reiterate, I don't even blame the kid. That he's parroting back these ridiculous influences that he's seeing on YouTube. The burden falls on people like Josh Abrams, John Gray, News Now rapist Earl David Warden. You guys have to behave on the internet because kids are watching, obviously.
And Extra Good Citizen, man, just go shut the fuck up and go say hi to your sister for me, bitch. All right? Ain't nobody trying to hear your fucking bullshit ass excuses, my guy. Go fuck yourself.
Right. I mean, I don't know. I just think it's ridiculous the way that they're, responding to this kid when, they really somebody should have pulled the kid aside and been like, this is probably not the right way to behave because you can get in trouble. And it would be a real shame if they ended up picking up that kid and he had a delinquency case over this, right? That can really screw up his immediate future. For what? For what, really?
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah. I'll just flash that real quick. So the only other video that we have tonight is this gem of Eric Brandt in court. This is actually one of my favorites. It's actually a real quick clip too, so it's a good way to round out the night. But But I liked this too. So Eric Brandt, I believe he's actually had his bond revoked now over this last stunt. So that's unfortunate for him. But he had an electronic virtual court hearing, sort of, and somebody did observe it. And the crux of the situation is that Eric had a court date continued over his objections.
Moving forward.
Okay. So this is the clip that we have of him, and again, it's because he has had a court date continued, and he doesn't like that. So we'll see how he responds.
I hear it. Is he talking? The fuck, dude? He looks like he's on a fucking.
Oh wait, can you not hear that?
No, we can.
I think it was. Yeah, I've got no audio.
Picture, they want you to stop saying bro.
Bro.
Well, he's
Bruh.
24 years old. So he's gonna
25
talk
now.
like that. I'm sorry,
25,
25. We let kids be kids, as I've said this entire time, even through that. Okay.
Damn straight.
Hold on, let me fix my screen share because apparently I'm having a issue with the audio. All right. I thought I was gonna go an entire stream without any issues.
Oh,
with the
real quick.
StreamYard, but that.
Hey, hold on a second. So that person that was talking shit, Roving Star, listen, I know you're just a faggot ass troll, bro, but I ain't a fucking white boy. Just to let you know. I'm not a white boy. You fucking dickhead. Go suck a fucking fat baby's nuts, faggot.
That is true.
Sorry. I just had to say that.
Someone said we have trolls here. I hate the term troll.
I know.
There are people with different opinions. I'm cool with that. I have a little bit of a short temper with like News New England and John Gray tonight, just because I'm so sick of I'm just sick of their nonsense. Absolutely sick of their nonsense. The hypocrisy and the commentary and, constant ad hom attacks. We're giving commentary on a video that, yes, does include a minor that has been put out by the frauditing community. And their only response to, defend their intentions or their actions with this is to then try to make it about my children for some reason. That's called an ad hom attack, and it is the defense of the defenseless. It means you don't have a good point, so you want to make a pointed personal attack at me instead. And although we could do that in another venue, I'm not doing it tonight. I'm just not. It's ridiculous. At some point, I would like to speak to people that are able to process adult thoughts. And unfortunately, in the frauditing community, we're just not able to find that. Hi, Chuck. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, good evening, everybody.
Hi, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck.
Big fan.
Oh, thank you very much. That's very kind of you to say. I'm sort of a bit new to you, or you sort of guys. So, but I will definitely. I've got a video to do today, but I will be checking everybody's channel out later. Trust me.
So, did you have any thoughts on the video we watched before? Is that why you wanted to jump up, or
that kid? That's Glenn Serio's love child.
Yeah.
It might be his neglected kid.
I just found it very disturbing that he knew all of the buzzwords.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what kids do, though. They pick up stuff that they see, and I mean, obviously we can't necessarily mitigate everything that they're going to see, but it does kind of raise a question too, if you know, and this would be kind of like notice, I think, for the quote unquote 1A auditing community, that you are to some extent becoming role models. What are you going to model? And the fact of the matter is that 14-year-old kids are going to act like 14-year-old kids on their own. They don't need you to model it on top of it, because you're now teaching this young man that this is the proper way to behave, and it's not. And then when the police step in and obviously tell him like, hey, by the way, this is not the appropriate way to behave, you see the reaction, right? And that's ridiculous. But I think it's forgivable because he's a child. What's not forgivable is that what he does at 14 is the same thing that we watch 30, 40, 50-year-old men do on a regular basis.
Exactly.
Give the kid a pass, but you don't get one. All right, so I'm going to try to play Eric Brandt again now. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Chuck.
No, I'm just saying I just found it exceptionally disturbing. Really, really disturbing. I mean, the cop did a great job, but I just, yeah. How do you allow a child to be so fucking crazy? It's
America.
Very weird. Good answer.
It's an accurate one. Oh man.
Jeez.
All right. So again, the crux of this video that I'm going to restart and try to play again is Eric Brandt is at a virtual hearing and is being told that his case is being continued, which I think he already knew, because the last court case, it looked like there was going to be a continuance, but he showed up anyway. And this is how he, responds to that.
Just so you know.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Yes. 10:30.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Eric Brandt. I'm here, but I don't see my lawyer in here.
I see you, Mr. Brandt. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
Well, thank you. Your matter got reset to, I think it was either August 7th or August 14th. That was communicated to your attorney. So I'm sorry that you called in for no reason. I apologize for that.
Oh, I'm not sure that it was for no reason. May I inquire as to the reason why my court hearing was postponed?
The court needed to do that.
The court needed to do that. Can you explain to me why the court needed to do that but didn't postpone anybody else's?
It's August 14th at 1:30, Mr. Brandt.
I expect you to answer the question. Why did you move Brandt's hearing to an in-person only hearing on another date over mine and my attorney's objections and on motion of the court? You don't think that sounds a little biased to you? It certainly sounds biased to me, and I'd like you to recuse yourself.
All right, well, that's something your lawyer can file a motion on if that's something you'd like the court to take up.
I'd like to know why the court moved my date. I think you owe me an explanation, huh?
Mr. Brandt?
No, Mr. Brandt, give me an explanation.
I needed to move it.
No, you didn't need to move it. You tell me why you needed to move it. Everybody else's docket was in here until yesterday afternoon. You explain yourself. You're a judge. Start acting like one.
Mr. Brandt, don't talk to me like that. It's totally inappropriate.
Don't talk to me like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? Turn your fucking camera on and show your face, you motherfucker! How dare you take it?
You are in direct contempt. You are in direct contempt, and we will take that up as soon as you get into my courtroom. I am expelling you from my courtroom right now.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's gotta go down
funny.
well.
It's not even funny. He's just a lunatic.
Dude, that was fucking beautiful. You know who he reminds me of, bro? You know who he really reminds me of? Have you guys ever played Grand Theft Auto 5? It's fucking Trevor, dude. He reminds me of fucking Trevor from Grand Theft Auto. I'm gonna fucking pull a clip from him one day and I'm gonna show you guys. Fucking exactly the same. Just the same type of like meth head fucking like, oh my god, the mannerisms, dude. This guy is fucking, he's out of his mind.
You see though?
Huh?
Yeah, he had that real like his face looked cracked out to the high heavens, your lord.
Oh yeah, he probably did either he did a few lines or he did some shit before he fucking got on that fucking Zoom meeting.
Smoking.
I just like how his
jaw was cranking. Yeah.
Jimmy's
like
put a
how-
comment there. Emo has a twin.
I just like how Zoom just kept cutting to different like weird face poses. It was great.
That was beautiful. I gotta tell you right now, you gotta bring that guy to your show. He has to
Well, you
be
know
on this
what? We
fucking
have
panel.
every single time that I'm like, we're gonna call Eric Brandt, right? Because like, you know, I'm sure that talking to me would get him going pretty good. Because I'm obnoxious and he's insane. But he just keeps going back to jail because obviously now they're revoking his bond. He's going back to jail. Like he wants to be there. I don't know.
Does he? So like, is he like homeless or something?
Well,
Like,
hold
what-
on.
like,
To be completely factual, it hasn't been completely revoked. He has a bond hearing in a couple of days, and that'll determine if it's
Okay.
completely revoked.
Well,
He's probably-
you know,
he's
I'm
probably-
sure that telling the judge to go fuck himself will definitely work in his favor on that one.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't think this is part of that. I don't think this is why it's being revoked.
You think he's trying to like just be like come off as insane so that way they give him some leeway and just throw him in the fucking loony bin?
Yeah, you never know.
And you know, I tried to look at this as objectively as possible and go like, what the hell was he thinking? And I said, well, you know, it's a virtual hearing, so maybe your inhibitions are a little bit lower. You just don't have the same maybe decorum that you would in an actual court hearing, but that really didn't even satisfy my own, like, no, either way, like that was an incredibly stupid thing to do.
Dude,
I'd like to see a video of what his lawyer said after seeing that video.
I'm sure he was thrilled.
No wonder the lawyer didn't show up.
I'd like to see
Well, yeah.
like oh sorry, go ahead.
The lawyer didn't show up on that date because it was not a court date for him. And I really think that Eric Brandt knew that, the way that he immediately goes, well, I don't see my lawyer in here, because I had watched the previous court date where they clearly said that, you know, they were going to reset it. I know the lawyer had objected to it, but, you know, your attorney will tell you whether or not that motion is being heard and whether or not it gets approved.
Hey Kate, can you link me to that video like later on?
You're just gonna watch it over and over and over again.
Yeah,
aren't
I'm gonna show all my friends on like the shit.
If you want to try your first video editing project, maybe we should make a little highlight of that one.
Yeah, maybe Pat can like show me the ropes because I don't know how to make videos. So.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Oh hell yeah.
That would be a good one.
Oh, I'd love that.
Just proves that he can act like that in front of a camera as well as he does on the street. So he's consistent at least.
Yeah, at least there's a little bit of respect for him on that one.
What do you think the end result was going to be?
Yeah. Last call 702 says, I always thought Eric was clean. He didn't do drugs. We're not saying that he does do drugs. I don't know. I'm just saying that his face didn't look normal there. I mean, his job was. He had that, you know that what's that movie where the guy goes to jail and he comes out with a crazy eye and that's nobody bugs him because of the crazy eye. Like that's what he had going on there. Some jailhouse crazy eye, my friend.
Hey, Fairy, hell yeah, dude. That is exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna make a fucking GIF and it's gonna come up on camera. Of Eric Brandt just freaking out and tweaking. It's totally gonna happen.
Brandt eats the Snickers.
Eric does need
he
a
does.
Snickers.
He eats the Snickers. He's not himself when he's hungry.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Should we watch that one more time before we call it a night? I kind of want to watch it one more time.
Please
before we
play it
call
one more time. I'm begging you, please. I gotta see this. I need to see this shit again. Oh my god. We need to prank call that fucker. I'd love to prank call him, dude. I can only imagine. The
Chuck, Shane guy do it.
Oh, never mind.
Uh-huh. Yo, we should get Shane to fucking prank call that dude.
That'd be awesome.
Oh my god.
You just can't get over it, can you?
No, I can't. Like, yeah, I really can't, bro. No lie.
He's got some pretty good videos you'd want to see if that gets you going.
Eric Brandt.
Oh yeah.
You know, I've never seen him until today.
You're
'Cause I don't
kidding.
Really
Oh, you're joking me. Even I've heard of Eric Brandt.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I just don't watch none of the frauditor videos, dude. I don't give him views. Like I'm just
He's
like,
not
fuck
an
him.
auditor. He's an activist. He's not an auditor.
Activist.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
difference.
active on drugs, obviously. 'Cause that's
Well,
Yeah, he's like an anti-police activist, but I
Yes.
mean, it's just really, yeah. He's extra. He goes around in like a pig suit. I mean, we have some of his videos, like like commentated or spliced in. I think I did a Auditor showdown with him and put some of his stuff in there. He's crazy. Yeah, he's something else.
And I'll be honest with the audience here that this in the chat. So like I don't really watch like the Auditor stuff. I mostly watch like YouTube commentary videos, and I kind of like to watch like those 4chan horror stories now. I'm into that lately because that just showed up on my feed, and I've been like down that rabbit hole now. It's so like literally I watch all this other shit, so I don't really watch all the other stuff that you guys watch. Yeah.
Oh, like the r/ type stuff.
Yeah, dude. Oh my god, some of those stories are really good, dude. Some of them
They
really
are.
good.
I've been down that rabbit hole too.
Oh my god, yeah, dude.
Like the
Just
nuclear
recently.
revenge.
Yeah, dude. No, I haven't seen that one, but I've seen the Epstein one. The Epstein one is nuts.
Okay.
Like, oh man. If anyone's interested in that, you guys can DM me on fucking Discord. I'll send you a link or anything. It's really interesting. Yeah, it's a very interesting read. Oh, there we go.
Keep going like a little school girl, man.
I just like watching this shit, dude.
I'm not sure which is more entertaining, Eric Brandt or
my laugh.
High fixing. Yeah.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Eric Brandt. I'm here, but I don't see my lawyer in here.
I see you, Mr. Brandt. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you, sir?
Oh.
Well, thank you. Your matter got reset to, I think it was either August 7th or August 14th. It was communicated to your attorney. So I'm sorry that you called in for no reason. I apologize for that.
Oh, I'm not sure that it was for no reason. May I inquire as to the reason why my court hearing was postponed?
The court needed to do that.
The court needed to do that. Can you explain to me why the court needed to do that but didn't postpone anybody else's?
It's August 14th at 1:30, Mr. Brandt.
I expect you to answer the question. Why did you move Brandt's hearing to an in-person only hearing on another date over mine and my attorney's objections and on motion of the court? You don't think that sounds a little biased to you? It certainly sounds biased to me, and I'd like you to recuse yourself.
All right, well, that's something your lawyer can file a motion on if that's something you'd like the court to take up.
I'd like to know why the court moved my date. I think you owe me an explanation, huh?
Mr. Brandt?
No, Mr. Brandt, give me an explanation.
I needed to move it.
No, you didn't need to move it. You tell me why you needed to move it. Everybody else's docket was in here until yesterday afternoon. You explain yourself. You're a judge. Start acting like one.
Mr. Brandt, don't talk to me like that.
Don't talk to me like that. What the fuck is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, Judge?
You are in direct contempt. You are in direct contempt, and we will take that up as soon as you get into my courtroom. I am expelling you from my courtroom right now.
Go fuck yourself!
All right, I'm going to go back to...
Yeah, well.
I figured out what he reminds me of now. Remember the like cockroach janitor in Men in Black? That's what he kind of looked like in that video.
Oh, yes, dude. Oh my fucking god.
Oh, yeah. The very first one.
I fucking love that guy, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking love this dude. Oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna go out on a massive limb here. So there's two videos currently that are the all-time favorites. So P Barnes tasering, that just is timeless, and will never stop being everybody's favorite video. The next one is Glenn getting pepper sprayed.
Yep.
And I think
Yeah, that's a good one.
this is the number 3 top 10 videos of all time.
It's excellent. It's excellent. I mean, my lord.
It's a big call. But I'm going to call it.
I mean,
I gotta think on that
so
one.
I believe that he has actually had his bond revoked, right? But Fizzy's saying that he has a hearing. I'm not sure. I'll have to look in and see which is. I probably should have done that ahead of time, but I didn't because that video was just too good.
He had a video this morning talking about it. He said there's a hearing in a couple of days. That's what I'm going off of.
All right, yeah.
His word.
Yeah, we'll have to make a highlight of that little clip and put it up on the channel so that people don't have to search through an hour and a half of this stuff right here to watch it. You can just bam play it at your convenience. So we'll clip that down and. He says if he's not on drugs, he may want to reconsider.
Oh man, that was just beautiful, dude.
Yeah, no, that's a good way to add things, I think. So I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to say. Speak now. Otherwise, I'm gonna wrap this up.
That should be like the new intro, and he's like, "Go fuck yourself!" Like that should just be like the new intro. You see how fucking the Generation Nation has his fucking intro with all the fucking people. Like you should fucking do some shit like that, but with Eric Brandt's fucking freakouts. Fucking beautiful.
D-Gen has got to add that to his intro.
Or that too. That too. I would recommend that. Highly recommend that he would add that there.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I like how the judge is like, "Don't talk to me like that."
Like that.
Show your face. You look at me like a man, Judge.
And I think what made it perfect as well was the fact that his stream wasn't quite fluid enough, so it was sort of stopping and starting. I think that really added to it.
That
as
did
well.
his facial expression.
Oh yeah.
No favors, none whatsoever. Like he looked straight Lorena Bobbitt crazy.
That was worth waking up early for. It really was.
Oh my god, dude. That guy was such a fucking retard.
So you never saw the video of him threatening the cops that
No,
frog me?
I never
you gotta
seen
see
none of
that.
that shit, bro. God.
Maybe.
Yeah, I've never really seen his stuff either.
Oh god, dude. Oh, that was great. That was
All
good.
right. Are you okay? Do you?
Oh, I'm good, bro.
Do you need something?
Man, I need to smoke, man.
Like a respirator or something, or a ECG, or a?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. Just take a quick drag off my vape, bro, and I'll be good. The millennial shit,
Oh boy.
Yo, that guy was fucking great. I'm gonna show my fucking boss at work tomorrow this shit, dude. Wait, what do you want to make now, Easy?
Is this Joe? Chuck, are you in Australia? Yes, I'm in Western Australia.
Oh, nice.
It's 20 past 11 in the morning.
So he's not in jail yet. Hey, Murphy, thanks for the dono, my guy.
Thank you,
Man, bro,
Murphy.
you got guap, bro. You
Murphy.
fucking throwing money.
We love you for free, though. Just so that we're clear, everybody.
Bro.
Donations, we always appreciate them. Love you guys, but our love doesn't cost a dime.
The love is free, my brother.
It is. It's totally free.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
So, as always, guys, we will be, wrapping things up and then going over to Discord for, I guess it would be the after party. I probably won't be there that long because it's hella late, but yeah, we'll be doing that. Do we have the Discord link that we can throw up? Somebody maybe? No?
I will drop that link right now.
Some people aren't allowed to link stuff.
Yeah, not you, Fizzy. I can't trust you.
No
Can't
shit.
trust your bitch ass.
Yeah, no, baby, love your card. We don't really, I mean, PayPal just isn't a thing for us, because the content is what's most important. Okay. Tay's auditors, Laugh Like Hell, has a proposition. He will pay extra good citizens debt if he lets us all tase him one after the other. Tase, I don't know if that's legal. But then again, neither is fleecing an old lady for $7,300. So we'll call that one a wash.
Neither is trying to get neither is getting your sister to commit suicide either. So there's that too.
Oh, that's a little harsh. That's a little harsh. I don't know if we want to go.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's what he did.
That's a
Listen,
little extra for me.
I calls it like I sees it. Discord's acting up, so I can't get the link right now. It's being fucking retarded.
Anyway, if you go on our channel, you'll find our Discord link. Most of the people that show up, you're already in there too. But if you haven't joined our Discord, join our Discord. It's free. We hang out there. We talk about things. We make fun of Josh a lot. We make fun of News New England a lot in there. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's a good time.
For real, guys.
So yeah. On that note, I just figured out what last call 702 means.
Yeah.
That's kind of mean. You guys are savage tonight. We have the best commentators in the world, guys. You guys, your comments kill me. Absolutely.
For real, dude.
For the record, she says she doesn't drink.
Teresa is always the voice of reason, telling us to dial it down a notch. Thank you, Teresa. We need your advice more often.
Yep.
Hey, my bad.
Sweet. Sweet. Anyway. Someone asked, are you still going to pepper spray yourself? Yeah, so I actually have the pepper spray in my possession. I can't even tell you where I got it. Yeah, but it is in my possession. I'm ready to do it. I just have to find someone who's willing to do it. Funny story, I did actually tell Josh Abrams a while back that he could pepper spray me if he wanted to. He did decline, though.
He's a bitch.
I was surprised. No, he was like, I don't think I could actually hurt you, which was, I guess, a nice enough thing to say. I just figured I'd enjoy it because, I'm having a hard time, asking my friends to do it because they're like, meh. I think I have one friend that'll do it, though. So.
Kate, I'll be honest with you. If I was friends with you in person, I'd probably do it.
I would have.
I would look away.
I know. Fixer, I know your government name and where you live.
Oh, fuck.
Come pepper spray me.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd fucking treat you like you were a science project. I'd fucking put the goggles on first so the fucking pepper spray doesn't get in my eyes. And I'll fucking do like a whole... Huh?
Let's do this. Let's do it. You have a plan.
I'd try to talk you out of it. So.
Oh my god. Yeah, you try to be the voice of reason, bro.
Of course I would.
I would do it, but then I would ask to get it back.
Guys, I know it's gonna hurt. I'm not saying that of course I'm scared of it, but I'm scared of lots of things that I do anyway. It's on my bucket list. I've criticized Glenn for being a bitch about it. It's only fair if I'm going to throw criticism that I should experience it myself.
I honestly, to be fair with you, I'd rather just fucking tase you. Can I just fucking tase you instead? Probably fucking piss yourself, if I fucking tase you. You're fucking hilarious.
Thank you again, Nolfra.
Just to say,
Jim would do it.
I just want to say that
guys,
being an ex-policeman, you have to experience it at police training college. So I have been pepper sprayed, and it is seriously not very pleasant at all.
I know, it's terrible, right? So funny story, when I first told Mitch about it, Mitch was like, yeah, I'll pepper spray you. And then I told him oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm going to pick up some actual police issued, 2 million capsaicin, whatever it is, the actual, pepper spray that the police carry, which I do have now. And he was like, oh man. So he showed me the videos of other people doing it on YouTube, and it looked miserable. And he was like, are you sure? And I'm like, well, no, I'm not sure, but let's do it anyway. Because you survived it, right, Chuck?
Yeah. I mean, It's very unpleasant, and I've pepper sprayed since then many people. Some were good fun.
Hey, bro, why don't you fly over to the U.S. and fucking pepper spray Eric Brandt? See how he fucking reacts.
Or me. I need someone to do it.
She really wants that fucking pepper spray. Yo.
She does.
Hey,
I see
Chuck,
the picture.
Chuck.
I see the. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I just met you, and this is
yes.
crazy. But my name is Kate. Pepper spray me, maybe?
Oh my god.
Karaoke.
Hey, Kate, listen. I see this
sad.
picture. I see this picture, and it's they were talking about pepper spraying cops. They call it Peppa Pig.
Oh.
That's good.
Okay. Good night, everybody. We'll be in Discord.
Love you guys.
You guys.
Thank you for having me on. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming on. Come back anytime, Chuck.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night, all.
Right.